Today I spotted my zombie mobile image on the New York Times website in a short film by Kirby Ferguson. The video is called "Is Creativity Dead?" and it's worth your time. Watch it and pay attention at the 1 minute 30-second mark where my name and image briefly appears. Apologies if you get hit with the paywall. My crossover image has gone viral before, but this usage was particularly special because I'm such a big fan of Kirby Ferguson. His Everything is a Remix video series ranks high in my list of favorite things on the internet. It's a big inspiration, and having a reference to User Zero connected to the New York Times, brief as it is, feels good too. But is creativity dead, as Kirby's video asks? It's a fair question, and it's one that I've been struggling with lately too. As I continue to experiment with ways to match my art experiments with the evolving algorithm-driven social media landscape, it sure feels like all the incentives are aligned to reward conformity over creativity. Kirby describes the crisis of sameness situation as an iceberg, where the visible part is dominated by pop culture, but below the surface is a rich ecosystem of creative humans with small followings. It's kind of a long-tail observation that suggests we'll be okay because even though it's not getting attention, authentic work is still being created. And maybe that's enough. But I prefer Ferguson's thoughts at the end of his video where he suggests that we might be on the verge of a reckoning. He points out that stagnation can lead to explosive change, pointing at the Renaissance, Harlem in the 20s and 30s, and the counterculture of the 60s. He ends the video on a note of optimism, suggesting that when human creativity seems defeated, it is actually gathering strength and waiting for its moment to erupt. Personally, I'm already preparing for when that sameness bubble bursts. For now, we are still in the infatuation phase of AI and algorithm-driven suggestion engines, but it won't last forever. And when it bursts, there will be a resurgence of interest in unique creators. The copycats will be shunned. Right now, everyone is copying each other and optimizing for the algorithms. When the crisis of sameness ends, it will be the oddballs who benefit from the renewed interest in authenticity. That's why I keep chipping away at my odd analog side projects. Projects that don't fit comfortably in the predefined categories of large language models. Things like a camera made of coffee stirrers, my Kickstarters like The Infestation and Inner Demons, my experiments with cassette tapes, graffiti animation, my fascination with shipping labels and receipts, and my video analog projects with my glitch organ. The algorithm hasn't rewarded these things yet. Why would it? There's no ad revenue incentives to drive the traffic, but that can change in the next cycle. Pop culture has no loyalty, and I believe the fickle pendulum of society's gaze will swing back towards the unpredictable creators. Changes in culture won't come from the algorithmic regurgitation of the current consensus. It requires humans who can reject the formula and set out in unexpected new directions. If you ask me, that future can't come soon enough. Thanks for watching. Stay creative.